Following Order 66, knowing that there were a handful of Jedi who survived the Purge and remained hidden throughout the galaxy, Palpatine implemented a plan that saw the creation of the Inquisitorius. Committed solely to hunting down and killing the surviving Jedi, the Inquisitors that filled its ranks were to remove the Jedi threat from the galaxy, a threat Palpatine saw as the most significant to the survival of the Empire ruled by the Sith. However, there was one Jedi in particular who Palpatine saw as uniquely threatening to the rule of the Sith, one who, despite being seen as weak in the Force and barely competent with a lightsaber by Palpatine, had the ability to bring the rule of the Sith to an end and reinstate a galaxy ruled by the Jedi. Given the nature of this threat, Palpatine turned not to the Inquisitors to find and bring this Jedi before him, but to Darth Vader himself. In this video expose, I will explain why Jocasta Nu, the chief librarian of the Jedi archives in the final years of the Jedi Order, became Palpatine's greatest fear after Order 66. After a training session with the Inquisitors within the Works District of Coruscant, Vader and the Grand Inquisitor began examining a target list of Jedi survivors that had been provided to the Inquisitors by Palpatine. Upon opening the list, the Grand Inquisitor shared with Vader his wonderment at why Jedi Master Jocasta Nu was given extra emphasis within the list, believing that the Emperor would wish to begin hunting a more dangerous target first. Although Vader implored the Grand Inquisitor not to question the Emperor's demands, it's clear that he too was confused by the importance placed upon Jocasta. Vader took his question to Palpatine himself, asking his master directly, "Of all the remaining Jedi, what is so important about Jocasta Nu?" Understanding that Vader would eventually inquire about Jocasta's importance, Palpatine did not hold anything back in his explanation to his apprentice. Although recognizing that she was nowhere near the most dangerous of the Jedi who survived into exile, Palpatine told Vader that she nonetheless represented a threat that could undo everything the Sith were trying to implement. As Palpatine explained, Jocasta's threat was a result not related to her strength in the Force or abilities with a lightsaber, but through the tremendous amounts of knowledge she was able to gather as the lead archivist of the Jedi Order. As recognized by Palpatine, she knew everything. More specifically, Palpatine informed Vader that given the fact that the Jedi enjoyed power within the Republic unchallenged for centuries, they were able to claim as their own every site of interest related to the Force within the entire galaxy. Importantly for Palpatine, Jocasta's knowledge pertaining to the secrets within these sites included not just secrets of the light side of the Force, but the dark side as well. The Jedi claim over dark side shrines, wells of energy, and ancient temples meant that she had knowledge of even the secrets of the ancient Sith themselves. Therefore, Jocasta's position as guardian of these secrets meant that she could ultimately come to use them against the Sith herself, or even worse, pass them along to other generations of Jedi. Palpatine's fears in this latter regard were not unfounded, as the latest issue number 7 of the Darth Vader comic series demonstrates that following Order 66, Jocasta dedicated herself to a tireless mission to create holocrons containing her knowledge. Not only did she wish to create an archive of her own as best she could, but more importantly, she was creating a school that would guide the future generations of Jedi. Through her efforts, the secrets and knowledge of the Jedi Order would not be lost. Despite Palpatine recognizing the threat that Jocasta Nu represented to the Sith, he nonetheless implored Vader to set aside his desires to kill the Jedi Master. Instead, in a mission that was too important for the Inquisitors and had to fall to Vader alone, Palpatine gave his apprentice the responsibility of hunting down Jocasta and bringing her before him. Once she was in the hands of the Sith, Palpatine could ensure that he ended her as a threat to his rule, and just as important, he could get her to unlock the great treasures that had been hidden by her in regard to the Jedi Temple archives. So there we have it, why Jocasta Nu became Palpatine's greatest fear after Order 66. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SW Reading Club for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel on Patreon for access to exclusive hangouts and book discussions. If not for me... for secret waterfall Jedi Academies.